Hello ladies and gentlemen, Jane, and welcome to another replay cast. Today we are playing the Rheinmetall Borsig, the tier 8 German tank destroyer. I have done a review on this already. It's a really capable TD, kind of suffers I guess a bit with the new Japanese tanks being added to the game with all the derp guns, but you just need to be a bit more careful until the wave of those passes. Playing it with a 15cm gun because you should really be playing this with a big gun. The big gun is just more fun to play, and arguably it's a better gun as well. And don't worry, the Japanese heavy tank reviews are gonna come. I just need to get rid of these games that are on my hard drive and start recording the Japanese heavy tank gameplay. But yeah, first shot here, T-37. No T-37 anymore, and this is why this gun is so good. I mean, surely it was a lucky shot, no denying that, but anyways, I get a lucky shot and I kill the guy and he's dead. And it's nice to kill people in one shot, and that's exactly why, in my opinion, this gun is better, because it kills people in one shot quite a bit more often than the other gun does. Pretty standard positioning for me in this game. Starting on this spot, I would really usually start here with anything that is a medium tank or a TD. I should have really shot the other guy, and instead of tracking the 12T, can see the frustration camera shake, but that was a pretty shitty shot. I should have shot the guy on full health and not the low health turd. Oh well. I'm gonna reload, relocate. It seems that these 12Ts don't really have a lot going on in their lives, so it's quite likely that they could be easy kills. They could also be really annoying if they just stay here, but it is a bit unlikely that they would do that. And as I would have kind of guessed, they are coming over, but I'm potato tunneling visioning here and turn way too late. Maybe our Artie will die because of me. That would be a good thing anyways. We did pick up the second kill here. Bit of a potato play, but we do end up having another kill here. So it ain't that bad. Plus with our Artie being spotted, it's a bit unlikely that that I'm gonna be the one being targeted by Artie, even though when you have to choose between other Artie or this thing to shoot at, there is no wrong decisions. For the enemy Artie one-shooting me would be quite a treat as well. Haven't really talked about what should be your place on this map. But it's pretty damn simple. If there's Artie, you go to the pillars that are just looking at there, the kind of something that looks like cover. And if there isn't Artie, everything goes. The map is pretty good. One thing you should always avoid though, like always, every time you can avoid it, and that's every time, you shouldn't go to the fucking beach. Beach is the shittiest fucking position on this entire map, and people that go there literally lose you the games over and over and over again. It happens way too often. It is kind of frustrating as well, and how often your team just decides to throw a game away with an IS-7 or an E-100 going to the beach, completely unable to help the rest of their team out. So don't do it. Don't do it. The only way the beach plays can work is if you have the same amount of silly people on the enemy team doing the same shitty plays that you are, and that is not really what you should be relying on when playing this game, even though usually it is the case. Now pretty much done with the flank I was on. Now I'm just going to this side. The Waffenträger tries to peek at me, but he's gonna have to peek a lot if he wants to get a shot at me. And he's looking like he's gonna do it, but I can't really be bothered, as I can't really fight him in that kind of angle. So I'm just gonna go with the KV-5 here and see what we can do from here. The Borsig is somewhere to my left. I hope he shoots the KV-5 instead of me, and now we could get some healthy damage into this Waffenträger and we finish him off, in fact. Now, that's a nice thing. I was on the mission where I needed to get 4 kills before getting shot at, and as you can see, sadly it won't happen, but I have the reload now on this Borsig, so just make sure that I hit my shot and we should be fine here. He's peeking right after shooting, which is slightly retarded, and Artie misses me as well. So we get the 4th kill, and we do pick up the Waffenträger, which was really nice, getting the flanking shot in there. Now for the Löwe, I'm gonna wait for my reload obviously, and only then go over and rush him. It would be kind of stupid to get shot there. Using auto aim here just to make sure that my aim is into his center of his hull, and we do pick up that kill as well. And as you can see, pretty much driving up, picking up kills. One shot, one kill is pretty much how this tank works. There isn't a lot of tanks that you could have been shooting in this game, that I shot in this game that weren't one-shot kills. The Ferdinand being the only one so far. Picking up this kill barely before the T-34 crosses my line of fire, but we made it. So 6 kills. with 7 shots fired. Not too bad. And you can like appreciate the difference between the playstyle of the way that I play my Borsig and the way that the enemy Borsig played. The enemy Borsig literally sat in the back of the fucking base the entire game, unable to really pick his targets too well until we started rushing in, and even then he got spotted and got fucked. And with this gun, you have the opportunity to play like I am here, where you just are semi-aggressive, you make your peaks and you take your shots accordingly. You really don't mind taking shots, and well, you do mind taking shots, but you don't mind the trades because your trades are really good most of the time. So, yeah. This gun just unlocks a much better play style for this tank, which isn't jerking off in the base, which the other gun kinda, sorta forces you to do, which is a bit annoying, but hey, use the 15 centimeter gun, don't be a loser. Pick up the VK kill, here it didn't matter what gun I was using, I would not have, well, I would have two-shotted him with both of the guns, so I guess the other gun would have been better in theory. But still, doing the massive damage in the first shot made his place fall apart for sure there. And now for the Churchill, this should be an easy shot as well. And another kill with another shot fired. 5.2k damage done, 8 kills so far, only 2 RDs left, so it's a bit unlikely that I'll pick up the 10 kills, but we'll see. So now people are gonna ask me this question: what equipment do I use on this? It is rammer, it is binos, and it is gun length drive. You can't use ventilation or vert stabs on this, so you don't really have a lot of options here that are actually decent. Camo that, in my opinion, is a waste of time. We pick up the 9th kill, so in theory we could still pick up the 10, but it is unlikely with 2 light tanks and a medium tank being so far in front of me. So yeah, pretty decent game overall. Really enjoying playing this tank with a 15 centimeter every once in a while. I have the urge to kill shit at tier 8. This is definitely a great choice. It's a lot of fun to play as well, but as I said, this game is over, so let's look at the end plates. So here's the end plate: 2,203 experience earned, Bradley Walters, Top Gun, High Caliber, and Ace Tanker. 5,427 damage done, 12 hits out of 12 shots, 93 assisted, and obviously the 9 kills as well. But yeah, not too bad. Playing the ambush kind of style of gameplay here with this tank, which this does extremely well with a 15 centimeter gun. Your enemies usually don't even have the chance to shoot you back because they're dead by the time. Obviously, it does struggle a bit more in tier 10 games, but you still can make do with just the fact that you have this 750 alpha damage, and if you position yourself well, you're usually going to be able to shoot something in the side or medium tank that you can actually pen. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay, and I will see you on the next one. I'm gonna do the Japanese heavy tank reviews soon enough, so see you then.